Hi, I'm Sage Cotignola. I'm a painter and illustrator. So I'm really interested in storytelling, usually in the form of folk tales, mythology, urban legends. And my paintings are kind of offering an interpretation of these stories that inform our collective understanding of the universe, even if we're not thinking about them directly every day. So I'm working on this series about cryptids. Cryptids are creatures, kind of like the Loch Ness Monster or Bigfoot, that a lot of people claim to have seen or interacted with in some way, but there's no concrete evidence that they exist. This idea just really interests me. So in this painting, I was thinking about how attracted people seem to be to like the mystery of an unknown creature, and less so about their actual surroundings. So this one's about the Jersey Devil. I had a lot of fun looking at old illustrations and documents to uncover sort of the origins of this story. And you can see I've kind of hidden some symbols and stuff around the composition, and you should just look up this story. It's really fun. This one is about alien abduction. There's a community of people that associate owl imagery with extraterrestrial activity. And I'm playing with the composition and kind of making it wonky to make it a little bit unsettling, but also to have a sense of humor about it, which is just a thing that occurs naturally in my work. So couldn't leave out Bigfoot. I was just thinking about what it would feel like to be Bigfoot, being just like constantly pursued and hunted and not really having a place to exist and be comfortable in this world. So I'm going to talk about process for a minute here. All of the paintings in this presentation are done by hand with gouache, which is a water-based paint, kind of like watercolor, but it has a matte surface. It's not very transparent. It doesn't reflect a lot of light. And here's a close-up of that piece. You can see I'm also playing with this metallic watercolor now. I think that offers an interesting visual juxtaposition between the matte gouache and the metallic paint. A couple of years back, I started painting on wood as well because I realized my work was going to be encountered online first most of the time, and a lot of people think it's made digitally at first. So I started using these just to add an extra element of physicality to the work. You can see I'm really interested in natural imagery. I take a lot of inspiration from nature, but I'm always kind of adding something to it to make it more otherworldly. In 2020, I started to see a different theme emerging for me. Like most of us, I was experiencing a lot of uncertainty and personal loss, and I started making these images that were these large, powerful beings kind of up against these smaller, like childlike figures. And I think I wanted to create a narrative in which those things seem a little bit unsettling at first. Things are going to like work out in the end. And while these large, intimidating beings are beautiful in their way, the smaller beings are also beautiful in their kind of quiet resilience. And thanks for spending some time with me today, checking out my art.